Shabbat Shalom. I hope you have a beautiful, peaceful day with Yahuwah in His love, because we need it. We need to have the day with Him, because the beast system, the darkness, continually pushes and presses, pushes the fear and adds the burden, tries to add the burden to, put on our shoulders. We need that day. We need today to have that, to disconnect from this world, this reality, to have with Yahuwah only, to get back to regain the strength in Him, in His peace, and cast out fear through His love. Beloved, I will read Ezekiel 22 for you, and let Yahuwah guide us through His divine word of life and truth. I love you. In Yahushua Messiah. Okay. And the word of Yahuwah came to me, saying, And now, Son of man, judge the city of blood, and you shall show her all her abominations, and you shall say, Thus says Adonai Yahuwah, the city sheds blood in her midst, that her time may come, and she has made idols within herself to become defiled. You have become guilty by the blood which you have shed, and have defiled yourself with the idols which you have made. Thus you have brought your days near, and have come to the end of your years. Therefore I shall make you a reproach to the nations, and a mockery to all lands. Those near, those far from you mock you. Defiled is your name, and great the confusion. See, the leaders of Israel, each one has used his arm to shed blood in you. They have despised father and mother within you. They have oppressed the stranger in your midst. They have wronged the fatherless and the widow within you. You have despised that which is set apart to me, and you have profaned my Shabbats. Slanderous men have been in you to shed blood, and in you are those who eat on the mountains. They have done wickedness in your midst. In you they have uncovered the nakedness of the father. In you they have humbled women who are defiled during their uncleanness. And the one has done abomination with his neighbor's wife, and another has wickedly defiled his daughter-in-law, and another within you has humbled his sister, his father's daughter. In you they have taken a bribe to shed blood. You have taken interest and increase. You have cut off your neighbor by extortion, and you have forgotten me, declares Adonai Yahuwah. And see, I shall strike my hand because of your greedy gain, which you have made, and at the bloodshed which has been in your midst. Would your heart stand, your hands be strong in the days when I deal with you? I, Yahuwah, have spoken, and I shall do it. And I should scatter you among the nations, and shall disperse you throughout the lands, and shall consume you filthiness out of you. I should consume your filthiness out of you, and you should profane yourself before the eyes of the nations, and you shall know that I am Yahuwah. And the word of Yahuwah came to me, saying, Son of man, the house of Israel has become dross to me. All of them are bronze and tin and iron and lead in the midst of furnace. They have become the dross of silver. Therefore thus said Adonai Yahuwah, because all of you have become dross, therefore see, I am gathering you in the midst of Jerusalem. As they gather silver and bronze and iron and lead and tin into the midst of the furnace, to blow fire on it, to melt, so I gather you in my displeasure, in my wrath, and I should blow and melt you. And I should gather you and blow on you with the fire of my wrath, and you shall be melted in its midst. As silver is melted in the midst of the furnace, so are you melted in the midst, and you should know that I, Yahuwah, have poured out my wrath on you. And the word of Yahuwah came to me, saying, Son of man, say to her, you are the land that is not cleansed or rained upon in the day of displeasure. There is a conspiracy of her prophets in her midst, like a roaring lion, tearing the prey. They have devoured life. They have taken wealth and precious metals. They have made many widows in her midst. Her priests have done violence to my teaching, and they profane my set-apart matters. They have not distinguished between the set-apart and profane, nor have they made known the difference between the unclean and the clean. And they have hidden their eyes from my Shabbats, and I am profaned in their midst. Her leaders in her midst are like a wolves tearing the prey. They shed blood to destroy lives, and to get greedy gain. And her prophets have counted them with whitewash, seeing a false vision, and divining a lie from them, saying, Thus said Adonai Yahuwah, when Yahuwah had not spoken. The people of the land have practiced oppression, and committed robbery, and have wronged the poor and needy. And they oppressed the stranger without right ruling. And I sought for a man among them who would make a wall and stand in a breach before me on behalf of the land, that I should not destroy it, but I did not find one. Therefore I have poured out my displeasure on them. I have consumed them with the fire of my wrath, and I have put their way on their own head, declares Adonai Yahuwah. Wow. Turn to Yahuwah. Turn to Yahuwah with all your heart, all your mind, all your being. Walk His ways. Return to the ancient paths. Seek truth and righteousness. Don't think about your own things. Don't think about your interest and your pleasure. Don't base your life on your own desires. Please return to Yahuwah. If you feed the needy, if you give to them, don't say to anyone anything. Don't put yourself on the front of everyone and speak openly what you've done, and wait for compliments and praise. Don't let the left hand to know what the right hand is doing. Don't show that you fast. Don't show that you pray. Pray in secret, not in secret, in private, without people knowing. Do it between, and do it only for Yahuwah. It should be between you and Yahuwah. He listens to you. It's not to show for man, not to present yourself for others, not to seek the reward of this world. Why everyone has to say what he's done good, where he went, what he gave to others, that he give donation or support the needy or feed the needy, the poor. Do it without saying anything, without speaking about it. We don't have to. Nobody, man doesn't need to know. Yahuwah sees it all, and you will be awarded in Shamayim. Here is not reward here on earth. Nobody will appreciate you truly. Depends what you're seeking for. Depends what you're searching for. If you need the support, you need that praise and compliments and rewards and all the things from this world, it's what you desire. Speak the truth in life. Don't spread fear, but spread love, the true love of Yahuwah, which is based on truth. Speak the truth with love, not with anger and hatred. And don't condemn people. We're very quick to judge and condemn others. We need to start from ourselves first. Are we perfect? None of us is, because we are sinners. Yahuwah is the righteous and good. He is the only one. But if He lives in us, He is set apart in us. He sets us apart from the world. I'm not the best speaker ever. Even the English is not my first language. But I know Yahuwah gave me the, this all been given that I can speak to you. I learned on the street. It took me many years. I was in a strange place, thrown here I didn't know what the reason is why I'm in Australia. But I learned hard way. But I tell you, I'm thankful to Yahuwah for all things. Because I know my purpose. My purpose is Him, is Yahuwah, and why I'm here to serve Him. Anyway, I love you. Yahuwah bless. And have a beautiful Shabbat. Remember, Yahuwah is coming to punish this world. And He knows you. He knows me. He knows His children. Nothing can be hidden from His eyes. Yahuwah bless.